Look, I didn't wear a hat today on purpose, by the way.
Good.
I figured that people should see me once without a hat, so they know I have eyes. No, all the videos and the pictures, like I'm always wearing a hat. And then you can't see my face at all. Not that that's any great shakes, but that way people know, like, I'm not really that scary, you know, without the hat.
But I am.
Well, because you always have your sunglasses on. Do I look... Oops.
No one can see your eyes, so no one can really read you.
Right.
I want to
Do
be a
look
CIA
scarier?
agent.
Do I look scarier with...
No, you look more...
Cool?
No, like more, less intimidating.
I look less intimidating with sunglasses on?
Mm-hmm.
What's intimidating about me with sunglasses off?
I can see your eyes.
What's intimidating about my eyes? What?
Wait, let me zoom in. Do that again. Let me do it again. I'll zoom in. See, now you'll see what I mean when you check the
Now
video.
it's just scary because it's close to my face. Like, I don't like close-ups, thank you. We don't have makeup people yet.
Yeah, seriously, no close-up.
Alright, are we filming Luke?
Alright, let's film
Luke.
Luke.
What was I gonna ask you? Oh, your opinions on,
Alright, ready?
stuff.
3 seconds.
You want my opinion on just
What were you gonna...
Now, Luke, what's your opinion on the project?
the project? I think it's going to be a very interesting process. The problem is really being serious about the process, and you know, what?
How serious does it have to be?
Right. I definitely want to get everything. I definitely want to shoot everything. I definitely want to get everything the project's about. If that means, you know, going through cubby holes and, you know, extra places like that, I will. You'll see in the footage that I did of Ted and Ryan earlier today that, like, you know, I was trying to find those shots that, you know, people wouldn't normally get, you know, and you're just making it unique and stuff.
Well, look, and right now we're just... Right, Luke's gonna create other videos that are a little more yee-haw, if you will. But the point is, like, this is how we're evolving, right? And that's what we're trying to capture and how this is all gonna work. And, you know, this isn't school. This is a business. And these guys, you know, we're all partners, including you. And we just want to film the evolution in part and have people have a sense of what it's like, right, and what we're doing. And look, as far as I'm concerned, work should be fun. Really, everybody should love their job. You know, and I can use this as a way to describe it. You know, and if you learn the basics, it doesn't matter what you do for a living. You don't have to, I'm not promoting home renovations as a way to make a living, right? But fundamentals are the same, but really work should always be fun. And work really, success, especially when you're on your own, just is related to thinking through stuff and, you know, having good ideas and being creative with how you're going to accomplish a goal. That's the same for anybody else who has a business, which is to make money. Right? And you guys have as much, well, because of the whole other piece which relates to, not the house, you guys, we want to, it's like, we want to build our perfect school, perfect society, right?
Yeah.
And it's just, everybody has opinions and everybody has experiences that, you know, tell you how it currently is. I don't know how I got there. Back to Luke. Because Luke's the video guy and he's always going to be behind the camera.
Alright, so
This is a very rare interview.
we'll give it 3 more seconds.
This tape may
Oh
actually
yeah,
self-destruct.
and look, no. Let's talk about how I met Luke.
How'd you...
Well, the universe is always on your side.
Oh yeah, let's talk about like a year ago.
Yeah.
So a year ago, I was on this project. You know, I was, I think Frank, the original guy that was on the head of the man of the right project, head of the project, hired me through Craigslist. And so I came here with like a hammer one day, and I'm like, "So what do you want me to do?" And he's just told me to like.
actually, I was here the first day. You didn't have a hammer, Luke.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So I don't know who you're trying to fool here.
I used your hammer. That's why.
Yeah, you did use one of
Did you
my
actually
hammers.
do work?
Yeah, I did a little bit of work. Ted was basically helping me.
All right, let me just tell you real quick about the first day he was on the job.
All right, that's
God.
who's holding the camera.
He is sitting here for about half an hour over a hole, trying to nail
this
a
isn't
cap
working.
lock in like this. And he never got it in. So just to let you know.
Okay, so
Also, I was doing like garbage routine too, and that took like 3 days.
He was pretty good at garbage routine.
Yeah, just back and forth, taking the stuff.
but look,
Yeah.
this is where karma comes into play,
Yeah.
right? Because how did you wind up here again? And why aren't you swinging a hammer?
Well, I actually wound up here because of Chris asked Ted, and Ted called me.
Actually, I just took it upon myself.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go with Ted again. And yeah, he called me and was like, "Hey, you do video?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So that's pretty much just history.
So that's how Luke wound up here.
Well, I
And now
was-
Luke has a big role because I have a lot of plans for the video end of things, and he's in charge.
I was thinking the way I saw him swing a hammer, he must need a job.
It's good they got on swing cameras, don't they? Right? Yeah.
Hey, and speaking of people who were here the last time around, Mr. Jordan Fernandez, who, by the way, one day somebody asked me about. Wait, here, you hold the camera.
Me?
I don't want to film. Yeah, I just want to talk.
All right.
Keep the camera on him.
All right, Jordan.
No, because one day I got like a text from, so somebody said Bob. I'm like, who the heck is Bob?
Is it a Mike?
But it was you.
It was me.
Well, because Jordan, Robert,
Yeah, but who sent you the
I
text?
don't
Because
know.
only Mike calls me Bob.
I don't know. But I was like, who's Bob? I don't know any Bob.
Uh,
Okay, so anyway, so Jordan was here last time, so he's brave enough to come back. But yeah, why don't you talk about like last time versus what you perceive to be this time?
last time versus this time.
Yeah.
Well, last time I felt like a lot of people didn't know what they were doing, and
My fault.
it was just it was a lot of other people's fault too, because no one was asking up, no one's communicating, and that's key. Like what I've learned from you, especially in a business, you need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to communicate in life if you want to do anything. So that's something you need to do. And now we're starting over. We might be able to change that, and we will be able to change that.
Yes.
And I feel like there's possibility of this being a lot better than last time. So
Yeah, it's going to be much smaller, right? So, look, it's who's here plus Ryan. Chris will be floating around, and then the other kids that are on the project. And it's not a lot, right? We have 7 kids, I think, and then us. And the idea is that we're all going to work. What's your problem, Ted? Ted's making funny faces while I'm talking. No, the idea is that we're all making decisions together, and it's a collaborative effort. And were you always comfortable speaking up? I think you were.
for the most part.
Do you like the idea of being involved with all the decisions? Whether you have to make them or not yourself is not. Well, we're gonna sort of
Yeah.
some we've made, which we'll explain, and then some we're gonna make collectively. Is that appealing to you?
I usually like being involved in making decisions or having the power to make decisions. I don't like. I mean, I'm okay with being under other people, but like it's nice to have.
To have say,
Have a
right?
say.
Have an opinion. Well, you have an opinion, then you have say. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the first thing we're going to talk about on day one is how to make a decision, and really the thing that was missing, it needed to be true for everyone on the project last time, and it wasn't. It was true for for some, which is everybody understands what the goals are. Like, how can you ask people to do things for you if they don't know what the goals are, right? It's like, I described it to Matt Pasquinucci as, you know, if I'm telling you I want to open a restaurant and I send you to go get the napkins and the dinnerware, right? If I haven't told you that it's a French restaurant that I want to be really intimate, romantic, right? And you don't know, well, the chances of you being successful when I ask you to accomplish this goal are slim to none, unless you happen to luck into buying the thing, right? But it's not anybody's fault if you come back with paper napkins and red and white checkered vinyl tablecloths. What are you filming? Right, so the first thing we're going to talk about that I think you'd agree, like, you knew what the goals were last time, but not everybody working for you necessarily knew what the goals were. So then it makes people do nothing because they don't really know how to accomplish the goal.